everyone, and welcome to another lecture for the Cambridge O-Level Mathematics D course book. In today's lecture, we will be resuming from where we left from our last lecture. That was question number 2D. So, let's start. Open my whiteboard. This will take a moment. As you can see, it's taking a while. And okay. This is a previous one note. So let me take a screenshot for that number. It's number 2. Let me take it. Yeah. In this number, I advise you, the one who's watching, not to use a calculator at all, since this is a non-calculator part. So paste it down here. Let me enlarge it. Here, much better. So let's start from question number 2E, okay? So 7 plus 6 times minus 3 divided by 5. Now there was a rule on how to solve these sort of problems. I said in my previous video, there's a term called BODMAS. If you don't know what this is, I suggest visiting my previous lecture where I explain on how BODMAS works. Either way, I'm gonna show this again, what BODMAS is, just for the sake of this video. B means bracket, O means order, D stands for division, M is multiplication, A is addition, and S is subtraction. Okay, so let's proceed with this math. So as we know from BODMAS, we have to work with what's in the bracket first, and what's inside our bracket is this. We work with this first. So what is 6 times negative 3? 6 times negative 3. It'll be negative 18. I'm sorry. 6 times negative 18. So it will be 7 minus 18 divided by 5. So 7 minus 18 is equals to minus 11. That minus 11 divided by 5. So minus 11 divided by 5 should give us an answer of minus 2.2. There we go. So after E, let's move to number F. So 7.7 minus 5.3 times 21 divided by minus 7. Okay, so let's do it. So I suggest you could do this in 2 ways. You could either do these standalone, or you could do them both at the same time. For me, I'll do I'll first do this one, then proceed doing on this one. So 7.7 minus 5.3 should give us an answer of positive 2.4. Sorry, this does not look like a 2, it looks more of a Z. Yeah. 2.4 times 21 divided by minus 7 should give us an answer of minus 3. Pretty straightforward. Now we just multiply this entire thing. So minus 3 times 2.4 should give us an answer. Let me write that down. It gives us an answer of minus 7.2. Okay. So let me clear this out for the next questions to fit in. Okay, now let's move on to question number G. So what does question number G tell us here? Minus 4 times minus 3 times minus 2 divided by 6 plus 11. Now, it's obvious which part we should work with. We'll work with this part only. So, slap that out of the way. Minus 4 times. Now we have to work with what minus 2 divided by 6 will be. So it should appear as a fraction, which is minus 1/3 plus 11. Okay. Now what do we have? We have to work with, you can work with this one. We're gonna work with this line here. So it's gonna be minus 4 times, so minus 3 times minus 1/3 should give us an answer of positive 1. Yeah, positive 1 plus 11. Now here's minus 4 times 1, it should be minus 4 plus 11. And minus 4 plus 11 is basically 7, so this is our answer for question number G. Now, moving on to question number H. 15 divided by minus 5, minus 5 plus 4.4 times 2.5. Now of course we have to work with this first, so 15 divided by minus 5 will give us an answer of minus 3, so minus 3 plus 4.4 times 2.5, so we'll be working with only this range, so 4.4 times 2.5 should give us an answer of, let me write it down, my notebook. It should give us an answer of positive 11, so minus 3 plus 11, and minus 3 plus 11 is going to give us an answer of positive 8. So there you have it. That's for question number 2. Everything's done. Now let's proceed to our next question, which is question number 3. Let me get rid of this real quick. Okay, so right here, in question number 3 also states not to use a calculator at all. So let's copy this down and paste it into my whiteboard. I'm gonna make it slightly big for a better view. There. So let's start with question number 1. So let's read the question first. So it asks us to copy each of these calculations and insert brackets so that the given answers are correct. Now, of course, it looks correct, but they just asked us to place brackets to make it look more appropriate. So this is where our use of brackets come. So let's solve question number 3a, which is 2 times 7 plus 6 equals 26, right? If you think of this way, if we did it without brackets, let's say if we did this without brackets, what would our answer appear? So 2 times 7 is 14. 14 plus 6, 1, 2. So 14 plus 6 would basically give us an answer of 20, which is not correct here, right? It will not match with this answer. So we need to make sure that our answer appears as 26. Now this is where our use of brackets is important, right? So what we're gonna do here is find out where to use these brackets first. So if we look carefully into here, placing a bracket here would be much appropriate. So 2 times 7 plus 6. You could practice this a few times in your notebook. Now here's why I placed a bracket here. It'll be much more understandable later. So I placed 7 plus 6 here, right? Let me just do it on this side. So 2 times 7 plus 6 equals 26, right? So 2 times 7 plus 6, which is 13, equals 26. And 2 times 13 is basically 26, so 26 equals 26. And there you have it. That's why we use brackets, to make sure that the appropriate answer appears for the given question. Now moving on to question number B. 20, sorry, it looks a little bad. 20 minus 6 divided by 2 equals 7, right? Here again we have to use brackets because, well, if you don't use brackets, let's just do here 6 divided by 2, right? So minus 6 divided by 2 will give us an answer of minus 3, and 20 minus 3 will not give us an answer of 7. It gives us an answer of 17. So this is why we've placed brackets into this question. So where would placing the brackets be appropriate? Here, of course. Now why here? Because 20, let's place a bracket, 20 minus 6 divided by 2 equals 7. Now here's why it was appropriate here, because now if we think about this, 20 minus 6, it would be 14. Now 14 divided by 2 gives us an answer of 7, which matches with the answer over here. Okay, move on to question number C. 4 plus 5 times 7 minus 2 equals 245. So here again the use of brackets appear. So if we were to do it this way, 4 plus 5 which gives us an answer of 9. 4 plus 5. And then we got 7 minus 2, which gives us an answer of 5. So 9 times 5, 45. Okay? But in this case, what we would do here, since we would, according to BODMAS, we would do 5 times 7 here, right? So 5 times 7 gives us an answer of 35. So 4 plus 35 minus 2 is in no way close to 45, which would invalidate our answer here and is not correct. So this is why I have to place bracket. In fact, this part is important about brackets itself. So without further ado, let's find out where to place the brackets. So if you look carefully, if we place a bracket here in 4 plus 5, that's going to be 9. And if we place a bracket here for 7 minus 2, so 7 minus 2 gives us an answer of 5. So what does 9 times 5 give us? 45. So this is why placing brackets here will be appropriate for our answer. Okay? And there you have it. It's literally easy as that. Okay, moving on to question number D. It asks us 18 minus 6 divided by 2 plus 4 times 3 equals to 15. Okay? So here we have to figure out how it's 15. So like previous, if you did 18 minus 6 divided by 2 plus 4 times 3, okay? It would give us an answer that's completely different, not matching. So here's why we should place brackets. Now 18 minus 6, this is fine, totally fine. 18 minus 6, this gives us an answer of 12. Now 12, where I think placing brackets would be important. 18 minus 6 divided by 2 plus 4 times 3, which is equals to 15. And there you have it. That's our entire question number 3 solved in one go. Okay, let's move on to our next question. Okay, so question number 4, this is again a non-calculator question. So I say do not use a calculator here at all. It will disable your skills for calculating and proper thinking. Okay, just paste this into here. Okay, there, looks nice. Here BODMAS is not important, not needed, so I'm just taking it out of the question. Or working area, there, we must keep it clean. So let's read it along. So what does question number 4 say? A mountain base is 1,880 meters above sea level. The temperature there is 3°C. The top of the mountain is 4,075 meters above sea level, and the temperature there is 17°C lower than at base camp. Okay. Find the temperature at the top of the mountain. Okay, so first, question number A, given. Of course, we have to first show the information that is displayed to us in a given format. So this is base temperature. So this is base temperature. Equals 12 3 and top of mountain equals -17. Okay, now from our given information they asked to find the temp at the top of the mountain. So temp, so I'm just gonna give this M and I'm gonna assign this as B. Okay, so temp here equals 2B plus M. So 3 plus -17. Okay. Now what will this give us? 3 plus -17 will give us an answer of -14. So this is the temp at the top. So this is our answer for question number 4A. Moving on to question number B. What does it say? Calculate how much lower the base camp is. So they're basically asking distance. Again, we can use the same thing. So I'm just gonna write for this one. I'm not gonna make it too fancy. We're gonna keep it simple. So base equals 1880 meters. Sorry if my handwriting's not that good. And for this I'm going to use MT, okay? MT equals to 4,075 meters. So distance is, so we're gonna find out distance, right? So distance equals, sorry, it doesn't look like an equals base sorry, not base, it's actually gonna be MT minus base. Okay, so it's gonna be 4,075 minus 1880. There. So 4,075 minus 1880. Do it on your notebook or the workbook that you're doing. So you should get an answer of 2,195 meters. And that is our final answer for this question. So that's the end of today's video. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe this video. Subscribe to this channel and share this to your friends who are